Respect everybody. I have a simple question to ask. This is a white cloth. And this is a black cloth. Now if I should ask, which one of them is good? Which one of them is bad? Which one of them is right? Which one of them is wrong? Which one is positive? Which one is negative? Which one is pure? And which one is evil? Most likely, this one is pure, saint, and this is evil. And this is good, and this is bad. This is wedding and this is funeral. This is happy and this is sadness. See, that is the way the devil taught the universe when he had his little reign. But I'm here today to share some knowledge. Knowledge that can be shared, or knowledge that wasn't out there in schools. It wasn't taught in the schools, and it wasn't written in books. Because the school system and books, it was there to keep us in a pattern so we would forget who we are. But I'm here to remind us. The universal language, it is called frequency. The wages of a man's sin cannot be measured by appearance. It is not right to judge someone based on their appearance. That is why race or religion does not exist in the spiritual realms. It only exists in the universe because the devil and the Illuminati placed it like that. The only way for them to rule is to divide. But now, my Father, which is the King of the universe, Heaven's gatekeeper, Sangani Baba, I am the representation of him. And I'm here to restore the balance and put things back into place. But my Father is a man, he always say to me, my child, whenever you climb the steps, one stairs at a time, don't you ever skip the stairs. Before we became a man or an adult, we were a child. My Father, which is Sangani, the King of the universe, said, nothing's happening overnight. One step at a time. Good things come to those who wait. Frequency, it is a universal language. Frequency, it is known as your light. The spiritual realms. Frequency, it is currency. So that means the brighter your light, it is the wealthier you are. So persons who carry a light is a walking walking wealth. Place it like that. Innocent children up to the age of 18 carries a light. But special ones, chosen ones, they carried a brighter light. Those kids are being targeted through the school system, the police, and some governments, because they was built by the Illuminati and run by the devil. So your light would always be dimmed. That is why you notice some kids, they might be brilliant, and just like that, they fall off. And you want to know what is it? It is spiritual warfare. But a lot of people would know, because we are being divided into religion. So the truth will never be found. But I doesn't work with religion. My father worked with frequency. How does frequency and sin measure in the spiritual realms? There is a scale. Certain sins comes with a weight. Let's say in the middle of the scale, your light is dimmed. Now, the more righteous you live, the higher your light is going to be. And the more sins you have, is the more darker your light is going to be. So basically, people who carries the dark carries poverty. And people who live for God carries the light, which is wealth. Because wherever God is, your cup will always overflow. So this is where they target souls who carry the light and steal their wealth. See, in America, where the devil lives under the Statue of Liberty, that's where he dwells. In America, people want to know, why does they have massacre in the schools? It is the devil, the Illuminati. You see, when the kids die, they take the light, place it into their blood bank, so they could always have currency. But what happens when you run out of light? You're going to run bankrupt. You're going to can't function. Because you don't have no more light. The Illuminati used my light for years and years. So when there was about a sacrifice in the boat accident, it was when my father entered my body and brought me up from the bottom of the ocean. I said that heaven's gateway, it is at the Bermuda's Triangle. And my father, which is the king of the universe, the king of the ocean, Sangadi, is the one standing there. So when I went down at the bottom of the ocean, where did I went? Heaven. And my Father, which is the King of the universe, brought me back up. So the devil realized there's no one who can place harm on me. So what did he do? He used social media to smear campaign, to attack. Tell him about mental health as if I remember from the brain. I don't remember from the brain. My memory comes from my DNA. I could be sleeping and still remember it. I function at a very high frequency. The light that the Illuminati is running on right now, I know who that light belongs to. And it is my spiritual brother light. And if the devil do not return my brother's light, where he is at the Statue of Liberty, my Father would place the Statue of Liberty on his head and break down New York City flat. Let me explain something to you. Do you know why New York is called the concrete jungle? The city of lights. No blackout. Because the devil, you're scared of the dark. You know, if my Father stands in the dark, you cannot see him. But if you don't return my brother's light, there are going to be 3 days of darkness. Darkness not for human beings to be scared of. You wouldn't see what's taking place in the spiritual realms. But whenever we hear about 3 nights of darkness, it has nothing to do with evil. That is when Sangani is going to go over to America and destroy the devil and every one of his demons and restore America to the point where it should be. And I mentioned about concrete jungle because the watchmen of the universe, it is the trees. You see, the roots of the trees run in heaven. That is why whenever you see certain trees and you cut it down, you bring problems into your life, because what the divine placed, you cannot tamper with. In the physical realms, a tree appears as a tree, but in the spiritual realms, it is the watchmen of the universe. Why doesn't the devil want many trees in New York? Because he wants to do what he wants to do. Because New York City, it is his city. He is the boss. human beings alone doesn't have rights in this universe. A tree is seen equal as a human being because everything is here for a purpose. The devil plays steak, which is cow, into Flintstones and cartoon and tell the people to eat steak when he knows that the beef was placed, cow was placed into the universe to feed human beings. Other than your mother, you would only get milk from the cow. So if you wouldn't kill your mother and eat her, why would you kill a cow when you get milk from both of them? It is not right. So the devil manipulate and tell you to eat cow, like how he manipulate the Muslims and tell them to kill cow, because the Muslim has been manipulated by the devil. It is the Muslim system where the devil used to transfer the money that belongs, most of it, to the royal bloodline. Muslims call on a name that is not even the right name of my father's brother. Allah. Allah is the name that the devil manipulate and give to them. His name is Nagara Baba. And I'm saying this to let the devil know that I mean business. Nagara Baba. You know, from the Bermuda Triangle, Heaven's Gateway, to where you are, with a click of a finger. But you see, it is not in my Father's will to hurt humans, no human being. Why would you create something if you're going to hurt them? My Father's will is to restore the balance and let everyone see how it is to live under the ruleship of the royal bloodline. Do you understand what I'm saying? The white man ruled the universe for a very, very long time. And I want to show the people the difference when the royal bloodlines take over, and show them what is love. You think you will need visa to go to here and there? The planet, the universe will have to run in an order, but it is for everybody. It is not right what is taking place. It was hidden. We made it sound like Africa. Africa is one part. Royal bloodlines is the reason why the devil sent James Jones to Guyana. Because he know where the Jesus he's speaking about was from. Why does Guyana have so much of gold? Why did Jim Jones came? Why did the devil use the Illuminati and Raja Khan to murder black people? It was to erase the bloodline. You see, getting rid of Sang and his son was getting rid of the light and the cycle of death But it's played over again. And you would have ruled. The device that we have, video games, was used to send demons through and tamper with many kids' life. And when the Evans inquired the devil about it, he said he never knew. There was people dying on TikTok live, and the devil claimed he knows nothing about it. He's minding his business in America. Now that my father changed and the frequency is high, we are seeing all of the crime that took place over the phone. A lot of people's life has been infected by demons sent through the Illuminati. Just by the phone. So when they told you about mark of the beast, they was tricking you. The mark of the beast is already in your hands. It was the phone. That's why everyone who commented a bad comment and laughed and made a mockery off of my father, the frequency in the universe, the heaven is seeing everything. And nothing will go until I mention lies is the biggest sin in the universe, because in the spiritual realms, the weight of one lie can bring a scale down. That's why my father always say to me, doesn't speak lies. If you know you're going to speak a lie, remain silent. Because I doesn't deal with lies. The devil is a liar. He lied and said, you don't know about many things. When the Illuminati killed Sangani's son in the beginning, he lied and he said he doesn't know nothing about the Illuminati. The devil made the Illuminati felt as if it was only rich white men. No, it's not. Many black men, demons, many of them are in the Illuminati system. But my father sees and knows everything because he's a king. And the wrath upon everyone is in his hands. But he's exercising patience and allowing things to manifest one step at a time. Because he's a man, give everyone a long road. Whenever he pulls, game over. So erase the mindset to look at one and judge because of the outer appearance. It is not right. You see, the Illuminati wanted control of Guyana. The Spanish people is here, and it is affecting them to move, because whenever it's two race, it is easy for them to control. But the Spanish people is having the African black people at peace. And they don't like that. So they have to find a way to get rid of the Spanish, but it wouldn't work like that. You cannot blame a nation for something one man did. If one Guyanese commit a murder in America, you're going to deport every Guyanese. It is not right. And the universe has been running like that. when the devil had control, not under my Father's control. Everyone is equal. The man who committed the crime, the government has to find that man and let him pay the price. If my Father give everyone the freedom of right to make a decision, freedom to wake up and do what you want, why are we still being enslaved? You can't say this and you can't say that. Because of control. And the devil is using control. But one step at a time, the same eyes saw me when I was down will be the same eyes to seek where my Father is taking me. The truth shall set us free. Who wants to remain with a low frequency and dim their light? It is no concern to my Father. The choice is yours. Whoever light is dimmed, you cannot say, God forgive me, and you get a bright light. No. The universe does not operate like that. You have to do the work and get your light bright. So whenever you say God will forgive you, it's lies. The universe doesn't work like that. God doesn't forgive so many times. 70 times 7, it is all lies. Because if God was so forgiving, then the devil would have been forgiven and enter back in the heavens.